Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by ancient forests, there lived a young boy named Benjamin. Benjamin was an ordinary child, unaware of the extraordinary secret hidden within his bloodline. Little did he know, he was destined to walk the path of the supernatural. In the village where Benjamin lived, tales of mysterious creatures and legendary beasts had been passed down for generations. The townsfolk whispered about the full moon's eerie glow and the terrifying howls that echoed through the night. They warned their children to stay away from the woods after dark, for it was said that the beasts of the night lurked among the shadows. Benjamin lived with his loving parents on just the outside of the village, where the dense forest met the edge of their modest cottage. His days were filled with the innocent play and the joyous laughter of childhood. However, as he grew older, a restlessness began to stir within him, a hunger that he couldn't quite understand. One night, as the full moon cast an ethereal light upon the village, Benjamin found himself drawn to the woods. His feet moved on their own accord, as if guided by an invisible force. He ventured deeper into the ancient forest, completely oblivious to the danger that lay ahead. As Benjamin ventured further into the heart of the woods, a strange sensation washed over him, a tingling warmth that surged through his veins. His body contorted as his bones cracked and shifted, reshaping his form. Fur sprouted from his skin, his fingers elongated into razor-sharp claws, and his teeth transformed into fangs that glimmered in the moonlight. With newfound strength and heightened senses, Benjamin awoke to his true nature, a creature of the night. Panic and confusion gripped his heart, for he was unaware of the monstrous legacy coursing through his veins. Terrified of the beast within him, he fled deeper into the woods, desperate to find answers. Within the dark depths of the forest, Benjamin stumbled upon a secluded cave, the den of an ancient werewolf. The creature inside, wise and weathered by time, sensed the young boy's presence and recognized the turmoil in his eyes. It revealed itself to him, a towering figure with silver fur and piercing yellow eyes. The ancient werewolf introduced himself as Eldrick, the last guardian of the werewolf lineage. He revealed to Benjamin the truth about his heritage, explaining the nature of his transformation and the responsibility he now bore. Benjamin's heart sank as he realized the danger he posed to those he loved. Under Eldrick's guidance, Benjamin learned to harness his powers and control his transformations. With every passing moon, he grew stronger and more in tune with his primal instincts. Eldrick taught him to embrace the harmony between his human and werewolf forms, assuring him that he could use his abilities to protect, not harm. News of Benjamin's newfound identity eventually spread throughout the village like wildfire. Fear and prejudice enveloped the townsfolk, and whispers of a dangerous beast amongst them intensified. The villagers armed themselves with torches, pitchforks, ready to hunt down the creature they believed was a menace. One fateful night, a young girl named Lily, Benjamin's best friend, stumbled upon the hidden cave. Recognizing the danger that loomed over her friend, she pleaded with the villagers to listen to reason, to see beyond their fears. Lily's heartfelt words struck a chord within the hearts of the villagers, who hesitantly agreed to give Benjamin a chance to prove himself. Benjamin, accompanied by Eldrick and Lily, stood before the village, his human form illuminated by the moonlight. He shared his journey of self-discovery, his struggles, and his newfound purpose. With unwavering conviction, he vowed to protect the village, to use his powers for good, and to ensure the safety of each and every one of them. His earnest plea touched the hearts of the villagers, and a glimmer of hope began to replace their fear. United under a newfound understanding, the villagers decided to give Benjamin that chance. They agreed to a pact of trust, vowing to support him in his mission to protect the village. Eldrick, sensing this shift in perception, pledged to guide Benjamin himself towards showing Benjamin how to control his inner beast. As time passed, Benjamin became an integral part of the community. During the daylight hours, he worked alongside the villagers, using his strength and agility to lend a helping hand. He assisted in rebuilding homes, tending to the fields, and protecting the village from external threats. But when the full moon rose, Benjamin would retreat to the safety of the forest, where he transformed into an elegant, powerful werewolf. Under the watchful eye of Eldrick, he patrolled the outskirts of the village, ensuring that no harm befell the villagers from the supernatural creatures that roamed the night. Years went by, and the village thrived under the protection of Benjamin, their guardian. But one moonlit night, a young boy named Samuel, with eyes wide, filled with curiosity, approached Benjamin. Samuel had always been fascinated by the supernatural, and he admired the courage that his friend possessed. He asked Benjamin to share the story of his first transformation, eager to understand the journey that had brought them together. As Benjamin recounted his tale, the moon cast its enchanting glow upon the village square. The children listened intently, their imaginations running wild with the possibilities that the night held. They saw the beauty in the unknown, the magic that could even be found in the darkest corners of the world. From that moment, Benjamin and Samuel became inseparable. Together, they explored the depths of the forest, uncovering ancient secrets and encountering mystical creatures that danced between the shadows. Benjamin became a mentor to Samuel, passing down the wisdom he had acquired from Eldrick. As the years passed, Samuel too had discovered the hidden power that coursed through his veins. As you see, a power unique to his own lineage, his own bloodline. He embraced his destiny just as Benjamin had, becoming a guardian in his own right, protecting his village alongside Benjamin. Together they formed an unbreakable bond, a legacy of guardianship that would endure for generations to come. And so, villages in hand, thriving under the watchful eyes of their werewolf guardians. Their stories became legends whispered amongst the townfolk, reminding them of the strength that lies within and the power of acceptance. The moonlit nights held no fear, for the children knew that even in the darkest of times, there were heroes among them. Heroes who could transform the terrifying into the extraordinary.